Peach is kind of an idiot. I mean, she's definitely useless. Her personality is like a Barbie doll who one day sprang to life and never quite figured out how to exist properly. That may sound harsh, but she keeps getting captured. It's like her main hobby is going on non-consensual vacations with Bowser, and she doesn't really do much to stop it. You can just carry her around and she kind of squirms a bit and makes some noise that sounds eerily like crying. But that's about it. Stealing Peach is about as hard as stealing a Furby that's low on batteries. So she must be dumb, right? Well, it's not always so clear. In Super Mario Sunshine, she's the only one who knows what's going on when a Shadow Mario is lurking around. Remember Shadow Mario? You can really see the gears turning, grinding against each other. Two of the men who always bail her out of shit are both mentally checked out and orgasming to shitty tourist advertisements. In a spark of genuine curiosity, she asks, Toadsworth, did you see? God, she's such an idiot. And look, later when she gets snatched up by evil Mario, she does nothing to stop it. She just stands there, watching this blobby translucent thing sprint right at her, like she's not even scared until she's actually physically carried away. She's just an empty vessel reacting to stimuli. Oh yeah, now you're scared? You idiot. Not to mention, in Super Mario Galaxy, she, again, just stands there while Mario is hurled into outer space. Why didn't you just double jump, grab him, and float back to land with your umbrella? I've seen you come back from way larger distances in Super Smash Bros, Peach. Isn't it weird, though, that Peach can kick so much ass in Super Smash Bros, yet be so useless in the canon Mario games? How do we reconcile these two representations of Peach? Is it possible that Nintendo simply made Peach more formidable in Super Smash Bros. For the sake of making a good game? Yes, actually, that's exactly what happened. I mean, just look at her wiki description. Peach has an affinity for the color pink, which accents her feminine personality and kind temperament. Peach's feminine nature and role as the damsel in distress are often represented with her heart abilities and princess emblems. Now compare that to Rosalina's wiki description. She is a very powerful figure. Her duty is to watch over and protect the cosmos. Rosalina's job is to watch over and protect the cosmos. Peach has an affinity for the color pink. And look at Peach's featured quote. Love tells you when you want to be with someone forever. It makes you happy just to see that person happy, smiling, having fun. When you love someone, you will do anything to help when he or she is in trouble. Is this a joke? I mean, she talks about love, but she keeps letting herself get captured and thus puts Mario in life-threatening situations over and over again. And also, I feel like that quote is something Kim Kardashian would say. Here's the thing though. At this point, it's pretty obvious that Peach is just an empty vessel with a blonde wig on it. Not hating on her for it, it's just the role she plays. But how do we reconcile Peach's intellectual impairment with our previous accusations that Peach is scamming Mario? With all the coins Mario collects on his adventures, he still has to live in a tiny house with his brother. We went over that in this video here, but if we're supposed to believe that the Mushroom Kingdom royalty is royally screwing over its employees, then we can't really believe that Peach is the one writing up teethy legal contracts. She's too dumb! White-collar crime and shady business practices are complicated, people. Not that I would know, but Peach does, if she knows anything at all. With that in mind, is it possible that Peach was made to be dumb? Like, she's not genetically stupid, she was just trained to be stupid. She is a princess after all, and obviously being a princess doesn't make you dumb, it's being an overly pampered princess of a kingdom that's so wealthy it's not even hard to rule that makes you dumb. With all the coins Mario collects, the Mushroom Kingdom royalty could buy their way out of any problem. She's useless because her life is too easy. So I propose Peach's DNA is just fine. It's her environment that's holding her back. A pampered princess, and she didn't have parents to raise her. Remember, Peach has no parents. Except, well, no, that can't be it. Is it possible someone behind the scenes has raised her to be useless? Because empty people without many thoughts going on up there, aren't a threat in the Game of Thrones. Speaking of Game of Thrones, from that show we know a king or queen's power isn't all that it seems. There's people behind the scenes, living and working within the castle and often making decisions on behalf of those in charge when the opportunity calls for it. In the Game of Thrones universe, these people are called the Small Council, and depending on the connections and sway certain members of this council have, they can have just as much, if not more, power than the kings, queens, princes, and princesses. Remember, it's not the one with the title that has the power, but the one who's calling the shots. The one who knows what strings to pull. So then, is Peach calling the shots? No, Peach just exists to give Mario something to do. Duh. Also, someone made her stupid against her will. She's the damsel in distress. She's the reminder that getting laid is totally worth almost getting burned to death by lava, or even getting burned to death by lava several times before finally succeeding. Not to mention fighting a big old turtle beast that it's worth it. And really, the Mario universe and franchise as a whole is popular in part because of the role Peach plays. It's not about deep characters or thrilling plot, it's all about gameplay and, well, Peach does her job. So don't be angry at Peach, don't be angry about how stupid and useless she is. That's her job, because, well, she's just a pawn. There's someone far more devious pulling the strings. Someone hiding in the dark, where you wouldn't expect him. Using my unrivaled critical thinking abilities, I toiled through pages and pages of information. I watched hour after hour of Mario Let's Play and pondered deep, ponderous thoughts until finally I concluded something mind-blowing. Something groundbreaking. There is evil within the ranks of the Mushroom Kingdom, within the walls of Peach Castle. A cunning, rarely acknowledged manipulator who few saw coming. A manipulator who knows exactly what they're doing. I've got the documents right in front of me. The true ruler of the Mushroom Kingdom is... No. Oh no!